Today we talk with a gentleman who dubbed himself the original front teeth, gold teeth, and gargan, brush teeth with toothpaste, he says. Long time ago, sometime way back. The man is of course known as Ninja Man, given at birth Desmond Ballantyne. And if you watched the performance at Sting over December, about a week and a half ago, then you would realize exactly why we're touching base at this point in time with Ninja Man. To my understanding and to the understanding of all Jamaicans, a number of things happened at Sting, and as usual, Ninja Man topped the performance. We're going to find out, was this all staged? Is this another of Ninja Man's gimmicks just coming out, or want to once again make the news? I want to welcome you, sir, to Exposure. Good to have you.
Good afternoon or good day or whatever time it is.
It's after 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
what is it then?
It's my pleasure to be here then, yeah? So
yes.
Good afternoon. Yeah.
Take me through your performance at Sting. What exactly were you thinking before the show? Did you plan to do what you did at Sting 2002?
Before I read Sting and whatever go on at Sting, did you watch the kids program a while ago?
No.
That was on the TV before this program started.
What in the kids program?
No.
What happened?
All the kids was crying for peace. And if the children are crying, the fathers are dying. And all we see a blood pound, we and a time for we give up the gun them. You understand? I don't really have to come out to come give up a gun to make a performance because I am Mr. Spontaneous. I can just go to the show, and from I reach the show, whatever I'm supposed to do, gonna be victorious. I don't need to give up a gun for that.
Did you think about giving up the guns before you touched the stage, or was it a spontaneous reaction, as you said?
No, really, that, you know, when me go over them plan to give up no gun, me just decide, so right now, a legal gun is in position. And after the works of the Prime Minister, and I know so when the Prime Minister, if in case him lose him seat and the leader of opposition becomes the Prime Minister, him going finish where the Prime Minister, the now Prime Minister leave off. And if Jamaica becoming such a beautiful country, and the Prime Minister and the leader of opposition is done in their best to make this country a place that you can look at and say there is beauty, we the citizens supposed to be the one to make the country a place that you can live and be happy.
Was an illegal gun, you said?
Yeah, man. No lies never defeat. Tells me I wouldn't give it up.
Why exactly does Ninja Man need a gun in Jamaica?
Girlfriend, me not grow like
Emily.
Christian, you know.
Emily Crooks.
Well, you see right now, you're talking to the original front teeth, gold teeth, and gargan.
And you're talking with Emily Crooks.
And Emily Crooks, I want you to know that sometime I don't gonna really call your name. I'm going to say girlfriend or baby lover, because that's our style.
Your wife is backstage?
Yes, you know, so when Mr. Girlfriend, that's our slang. That's nobody's slang but our slang, the Dan Gargan slang.
So you reserve that for you and her?
No.
Right now, you talk to Emily?
No, my wife is backstage. My wife is my wife. When
yes.
I'm calling, I say, Mommy.
Yes. You call your wife Mommy?
Mommy.
Yeah? Why?
Yeah. Because
This an incestuous relationship?
No, it's after your mother, your wife becomes your mom. After
yeah.
the woman that brings you in the world, your next mom is your wife because she's the one that deals for you in times of trouble, times of sickness, times of happiness, times of sadness, times of joy. Only God alone is above your wife, after your mother.
Is this the same wife that you assaulted some time ago, according to the news?
Your news tell too much lie.
What's the truth?
The truth is, some of them can mind their own business.
You're a public figure, Ninja Man.
Yes, but them never see me assault my wife. They just take the picture and you just see it on TV, they don't go here.
Did you?
No, she's out there. You never see her inside the Emily before you come and ask me. Ask she them say me assault. Ask she have no secret. If you don't credit so much on the radio and on the TV, and I Gleaner, and I Daily News, X News, and the whole of them, you shouldn't have to ask me alone. Go see her and ask her.
Bear in mind, we came to talk with you.
Okay.
You're the original front teeth, gold teeth, Dan Gargan. She's just the wife of that person, right?
Yeah,
but
Danet Gargan.
Go back. Go back to what happened at Sting for me.
Yeah.
Why does Ninja Man need a gun in Jamaica?
As me I tell you before, me never born in a church. Jamaica is a country that you have to stand out for what you want. You know, you come from Malwood, Towile, Tivoli, Rima, Jungle. You could have passed 52 subjects in GC. You could have passed 1 million O levels. When you go to a place to get employment, and when you put down your address, you might look good, yes, because they get up people and dress good and look good, because who not bleach or try to keep up themselves to look like somebody to mix with society. But once you write your address and them contract, then going to tell us, you know, they're going to call you back next week, and next year and the next year to come, you're not get no call, because you know why? You come from which part pay thief and robber come from, so you're not get no job. So the only alternative for the poor ghetto man is when the politician they hand out the gun them give it, we use the and thief.
You were given that gun by a politician?
You mean that the gun there, you know, you're not going to know where that gun they come from, Emily.
Why not?
Young one was turning. That's all we here to do. And being the guns.
Is
not to tell you where it come from, nor how it come here, nor how me get it. That are nobody business.
Is there any more guns where the one that you handed in
If me
came
did have more gun with a hand in the whole of them one time, because it spell no sense you're gonna hand in a gun and have another one. You're a hypocrite. And I'm a real bad man, Emily. I'm not a hypocrite. That's why certain things bad man don't do.
What exactly has the bad man done to this point?
A bad man have a responsibility to see that the children in the community goes out and come in safe. A bad man in the community see to it that terrorists does not terrorize the community, rape the little school people them, terrorize the poor people them, rob you when you go to work from Monday till Friday, and the one money you have to come in to take care of the people them, then rob you and take it and go to shoot you, kill you. That is a responsibility. Dodos is a bad man, real bad man. Zeeks is a real bad man.
How do you know
Adams is a real bad man. Leng is a real bad man. Tone Youth a real bad man. Starkey, Copper, Rag in the whole of it have stand up as a real bad man. The people that protect Jamaica from terrorists are real bad man. Terrorists and bad man are two different things.
And Ninja Man ranks in that group.
Dan Gorgon, real bad man.
Tell me something. You just called a number of people and you called Mr. Adams.
And Leng, Tony, you with all of them. We stand up for city Jamaica run. No more with all the police they must stand up for Jamaica. As long as them are idiot police. Them are real bad man.
What exactly
do you mean by idiot police? When them catch a man with 40 key, then give him back 20 and take 200,000. Now police when he catch a man with a gun around there, so him tell him say, yeah, you're the big man, give me $500,000 and go on where you go. When he see Ninja Man do one, he lock up Ninja Man too. Ninja Man will have 250,000. Go away. We are talking about real police. So when justice is supposed to serve your service.
Have you offered police officers money to
after me now walk, I give you some
idiot.
idiot. You know, see all of my case and go front of the judge and dismiss.
How many times have you gone in front of the judge at your young age?
Well, if you don't know Jamaica people business and know Ninja Man business in Jamaica, then should I know how much time them bring me front of the judge who me don't know about.
You talk the truth. You tell me. How old are you?
A whole heap of time.
How old are you?
Right now at my young age, Mr. Young, bold and beautiful, I'm 37 years of age, the 24th of this month.
How many children do you have?
23, 22 baby mother. I was batting careful, a good cricketer.
If you're batting careful, how did you manage to have 23 children?
Because I lick all of the runs, them I never out for ducks.
Yeah?
I never out for ducks.
You think you're a role model for the young guys of Jamaica?
Yeah, I'm a role model for the young guys of Jamaica because remember my first song said, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them see the way. Show them all the beauty we possess inside. And my part come in and say, send for your protection if you're not ready for baby. I never get nobody pregnant till when me named Dan Gorgon.
At what age was that? What age were you, Dan Gorgon?
From me at 15.
You started at 15 and you believe as a role model having 23 children with 22 women.
When you can't mind them.
Yes? And even when you can, that is a good way for a role model to behave?
Yeah, it's better than you get the pit in them because whenever time a woman get pregnant in the world, it's a blessing of the Almighty God. And come to what me, God send that child in this world for you should not commit abortion. You're a murderer. And that them thing there where Prime Minister start to sentence the doctor them where take out people picking out of them because God give life. And when it come here, you must preserve it, you know, desert it.
Do you take care of all of those children?
Me make sure me not talk to woman we too poor, you know. Me talk to woman we can't mind all me too.
That's a worthless mentality.
No,
is it
not a worthless mentality. A man that have sense that because you don't know the responsibility of one child, much as you go have 23. And when you see some when 23 people start call for you and are you alone, you think me I got thief to please nobody. You must never, as a young man, never take up a woman that when you put on one, she can put on one too. I mean, I ask you that. That's my foolish time when me just bust. But me have one thing to tell you. Anytime you talking to a woman as a young man, you must be an industrious person. She mustn't be a woman who's young and lap her fractal, and when you gone, she gone over Dan, gone chat, and over Sharon, gone chat, and over Beverly, gone chat, and your house dirty, the whole of your business are spoiled, and she gone chat somebody else's business. Me need a woman where when me say, all right, here is two, when me come back and say, you know, so me broke, she say, well, Gaga, I'm me tell you something. You give me 2,000 the other day, now, well, I me have 20,000 in there, so I have 16,000 or 15,000. If it's even 3,000, I am proud of her.
Tell me a little, Ninja, of how you grew up. Because even now, it seems as if you're acting.
Me?
Is this a stage for you?
No give a joke, man. Everything me do a real thing. Me not have no time for act, you know.
This is how you are at home?
My wife outside, you can't ask her, you know.
Talk with me. You tell me. Do you see yourself differently when you come in front of a camera? As
No,
opposed to
man,
the
after
baby
me no
father
frightened Friday, I what you feel like? I yesterday me born.
37
Me
years ago.
act third world, me had rude boy. I mean, I shop a movie then call name Clash. And me have a new movie coming out near Is It Worth It? And me and mash up the whole of that show there. Now like third world cup, then come put me in a barrel. This time me are the real bad man. So let me tell you something. Me no need to see one camera and get frightened. Me been on many stage shows. If camera was something for frightened people, I would have been used to it years now. It's more than 20 years I a DJ.
Did you grow up with both of your parents, mother and father? Or were you one of 25?
Well, me is a little youth, you know. Me grew up rough, you know. Because me grew up come see my mother do domestic work, and me have to launch out on my own at the age of 13 and tell myself, say, oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to look it, you know, I start thief, buckle and hockey and them something there, you know. I'm not afraid to tell nobody. Me not come from right, you know. I come from walking thief, you know, picking up buckle thief in hockey, mango and them things there and sell them. And come in with my little money till I get to step on the road and turn real, you know what I mean? Because everything we have to talk out loud, which the whole society know who I was before I becomes Ninja Man.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll hear more from Desmond Ballantyne, Ninja Man, as we come one-on-one, face-to-face with Desmond. Desmond Ballantyne, and you would know him as Ninja Man. And we were talking about the manner in which you grew up Ninja Man before. And you said...
We have
on
come
the streets
from outside, from early with up on the street, man.
Yes.
We know everything about the street. We learn good and we learn evil. That's why we can't able to come tell the youths them now, say, a full time for come out of the foolishness. Because after I've been through this more than 23 years, me supposed to can't tell any youth, because me want you know this, you know. When I was coming to the DJ business, you never used to have man to talk about gun and them thing then.
You brought it in, didn't you?
Me bringing gun lyrics on stage, you know. No DJ never mentioned nothing about gun when me coming at the business. Me coming at the business and come tell them, say, me got 14 gun. Mathematics, rap master, the whole of them thing that me come tell the youth.
Did you really have the guns at
Well,
the
you
time?
see right now, I hear when me did a work after when me start DJ, you know. Me used to work after the things that me used to see before and things were happening in front of my eyes, because really I know write lyrics. Every one of my tune them based up off of something that was in the past or something what lately happened. You understand? Either the past or the present. And we talk things that we know where are happening in the future. You understand? So that's why we
So you didn't have those guns?
not really have them gun there still.
How many guns did you have at the time when you wrote your first
Me and
gun
me love,
lyrics?
I come here on an interview, I don't come here to be an informer.
How can you be an informer on yourself?
Yeah?
If you can credit yourself for starting the first gun lyrics in Jamaica, why
But
not
me
reverse
go
it and
credit
complain with the
myself, you
people?
can tell you say me have 42 gun or 80 yard gun.
How many did you have?
You don't go and know say me turn over the one that me have.
But you didn't have one.
You only have
How many did you turn over backstage?
that are lyrics, man.
So you didn't give Mr. Adams an M16 and an AK-47 backstage?
You know?
You didn't hand over anything to the senior soup?
So when me hide somewhere on the back and bring one come up front, so hide and seek me a play.
You tell me.
I must think I don't see me in a program made up and a real thing I go on TV and on radio and everywhere now. I front of the whole Jamaica, me hand in the illegal firearm, you know.
Did you not confirm for me, because news had it that you did hand over M16
The
and
news them to
AK-47?
understand and listen to the song that I've done. They say, why don't we surrender our guns? One part of the song say, Adams, here is my gun. Take my AK, my M16 and M1, but leave my Beretta. I have a small matter to settle with the one beanie man.
And that was all lyrics?
That was our lyrics. The next verse said, no, ninja, you must understand. You must fight fist to fist like a man. For the people are dying, the children are crying, and blood is all over the land.
Did you know Mr. Adams before Sting?
I ain't never see that man yet.
So why did you call him on stage? How did you know he was in the crowd?
All right, I'll tell you something. I'm not carbon copy bad man. I'm not fool bad man. I can't give me gun to my little normal police when I don't know what I'm do with it. Because some of my police, them broke, you know. And some of them really sell back the gun, you know. So we have to give it to the police.
You know police selling guns?
Nobody try and mix me up now, I think, them, man. Just hear what me say, man.
Answer the question.
Just know. Me not answer every question, because even in a court, me not answer every question. Because certain things you can't ask me, because I'm not answering that. You're trying to make me look like an informer.
No.
Yes.
If you say, reason with...
Me say you have them where we sell the gun.
Reason with...
everybody hungry. You have all bad men that sell gun, much less police when I have no food.
And do you know Desmond Ballantyne? Do you know of police officers selling guns?
You know where do? You more pretty, you could have more be an investigator. Go and see if you can find out if a police officer sell gun. Join the force as an undercover police who's seeking out police business. I am out here as an outlaw trying to make Jamaica a better place to live. Trying to change the youth them used to tread in my direction. I ain't no business about which police to sell gun. Me just nagging a normal policeman gun. Adams is the one where them have out here as the head of the crime. Who out here and a gun on.
The gun that you handed over to Mr. Adams on stage, was it ever loaded before? You handed to him a loaded gun. Was it loaded before?
Ah, it's a souvenir.
So it was loaded before? How did it become empty?
Eh?
If it was loaded before, how did it become empty? And
How
when did
you
you
know it did
reload
empty?
it? You say it's not souvenir, so
If
was it not
one
empty?
shot in a gun in load, that's how we want, you know.
One out of how much?
If a million shots supposed to hold in the magazine, and you put one shot in it and select it in the head, it's load. But that one shot can fly through two man.
Did you ever use that pistol that you handed over to Mr. Adams?
The ballistics will tell you. I don't have to tell you that.
Have you spoken with the police since you handed over the gun to them?
Right now, me never hand over the gun to really go back and investigate to the police. Them want me to it now, and if me wouldn't hand it over if me interested in it, girlfriend. And my whole interest is to give in that gun, to give up, forget Mr. Epps out of crime, forget about crime. That should, in case anything, they write in the paper that is Ninja Man above the law. I am not above the law yet, but I'm stepping to be above the law, because the only way you can be above the law is don't have an illegal gun, don't have a drawweed, don't have a ball of coke, don't have nothing for your police can tell us to walk in front of me and go down a station. My license, everything's supposed to be straight. This is 2003, and my New Year resolution starting from the 26th of December. I tell myself, no more my name supposed to call up in crime. I will be a new person. And I did not change the book and look at a different page. I dash with the old of that dirty old book that they have and take up a brand new book and not turn on new page. I'm taking up a new book from the front to the back. It's clean.
Why should anybody believe in Ninja Man?
I don't care if you believe me after you know God.
Let me
tell you something.
Let me
hold on.
In the mid-90s.
When you say that,
in the mid-90s.
hold on, when you say that, I'm going to hit a point to you. I don't care whether you believe me or not, you know. Yeah. The last time I give my life to God, wholly and solely, and I
Did you really?
And when you done criticize me, I couldn't take it no more. I have to come out and say, God, if I so much Christian to be, I can't take him, I walk away. But me, I'll tell you something now.
Were you really a Christian, or were you just broke?
What?
I needed some money.
You can't make me broke. You think a DJ make money like me?
How much do you make for a regular stage show?
I tax you want to come down for me. I don't make nothing. You think you're not...
You're Ali Button?
Yes, work for nothing, but if you check my pocket, it have been something.
Were you really a Christian?
I wasn't a Christian. I was a man of God.
What's the difference?
Because Christians have a tendency to be hypocrite in the sight of God.
And what are you now?
When you work in the sight of God, you must not go to a man's yard. You must not cheat on your fellow brothers in the church. You must not rob the collection. And a church that is dealing with God is supposed to make sure that what he's doing, when he preach and collect the collection, you have mad people on the road. You have sick people who need help. You have school who need help. And the pastor, them a thief the collection at Carrot Garden Yard. I want the collection to do something beneficiary to the country and to the poorer class people. And until that time, I am not a Christian. I am a man of God. I am far from church, but closer to God. You understand? I'm not going to stay near church and far from God, because some of them in our church are really right.
With this latest move, what's now? Are you Desmond Mohammed?
No.
What?
You never hear me come here and say salam alaikum, alaikum salam, you know.
So what is it? What exactly was it? You want the crime to stop?
Yes.
Are you hoping that people will now turn over a new leaf, see you in
the
a different
leaf thing
light?
will not work. Me no business where they want to see me now, you know. Because you know why? Me a work where God and man shall see that Ninja Man is no more in their foolishness, in no more crime. Before, you know what me do? 3 years now. Me start practice how to walk a straight road. That's why I take up my wife and my son and I tell them, say, these are my 2 friends. I don't want nobody else around me. Because I have a tendency, if I take up 2 friends, I walk with me. And when I walk with them, if them shoot a man, I am the one God jail. So I know, so you see right now, forget all this heap of friend thing and this heap of badness thing. And I could make me live a life now that the youths, them will live and respect Ninja Man, can say, all right, me know Ninja Man as the Dan Gargan, and I did want to be the Dan Gargan. You know where I want to be now? I want to be a righteous man.
When you, I'm concerned, Ninja Man, when you lie down, when you are reflecting in your private moment, how do you see yourself? Apart from the man who goes on stage and just rock the place and come off, how do you see you?
Me, individual me,
Yeah.
a messenger for Christ.
And Christ sent you to preach about
A man
guns?
of a responsibility. Let me tell you something. Don't pressure me for gun. Because I can tell you something about the Bible.
If you wanted this to be quiet,
Hold on.
if you wanted this to be quiet, why did you choose to have it in front of a group of thousands of people?
Listen to me. You're pressuring and talking about gun like if I DJ about gun, I can't do the work of God. You read about Paul.
What about Paul?
Paul was the same man they called Saul, who used to slew Christians. I never kill a Christian yet. I am going to go rob a church one time and get in a spirit from me and I have to run out.
Who have you killed?
Let me tell you
Never
something.
kill a Christian?
I never kill a fly or a mosquito.
Who does the killing for you?
My girl, what you really call me on your TV for do? To send me a prison? Me go there already. And then find me not guilty after then give me 1 year and 6 months to suffer for things that I don't know about. Then send me out and say I find it not guilty. You can't send me back just so you know. What me I say right now is we must try come together. Every man should look what Ninja Man do this morning. You understand? That's why me come to tell you no one thing, you know. Me don't want no information from no informer. If you come tell we say, Tom Jones have a gun around there so I hide. We want a youth feel justifying himself and say, you see when Ninja Man do, something positive, something where I help him the people of the country, and a beneficiary to the whole of we in a society. And I can make that positive move and make that giant step and tell themselves, say, yeah, you me, give up this, because this now make a benefit to nobody. Because me I tell you the truth, you know, when I'm a bad man, you know, girlfriend.
Emily. Crooks.
Emily
Crooks.
Emily, whatever. Anyway, when me I say Emily.
Are you clean?
Yeah?
Never smoke anything before you came this morning?
I smoke weed. You have a problem with that?
You smoke weed?
Yeah.
How you get it? Plant it?
A girl, you are a real informer, you know, man.
Emily. Have to keep correcting you. Where
you know, so
you
you
plant
give me
it?
like a union Keisha.
Eh? Your wife give you problems?
Anyway, when me I say,
Huh?
Emily,
Your wife give you problems?
you're too fast, Emily, man. I know that will come here to deal with,
That's
man.
why I'm a journalist. I ask the question. That's what I do. Don't you know? Sure you expected this before you came here.
You know, say
I
a
could
man
probe
supposed
the
to not
issues.
like you.
Yeah? That's very, very personal. We want to get back to the nitty-gritty.
So we want to get back going in me and Keisha life. You never know say me and Keisha life personal, but you want to dig down in my one. Eh?
We're going to take a break. When
You
we come-
better broke up.
When we'll come back, we'll hear some more about the controversial Desmond Valentine. A lot more on Exposure. Stay with us, please. Welcome back, and thanks for staying with us on Exposure today. We are talking with Desmond Ballantyne, Ninja Man, about his performance at Sting and his handing over of a gun on stage to Senior Superintendent of Police Reneto Adams. We have on the phone Mr. Adams at this point in time. He was unable to join us because, of course, he's out in the field doing a lot of work. Mr. Adams?
Yes, a very good afternoon.
Good afternoon and welcome, sir. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fine. How can I help you?
Whereabouts are you now? You're on the job?
Okay, yes. I am in Port Antonio right now. I just did an operation on a premises where a shotgun along with 4 rounds of ammunition has been recovered and 1 man has been arrested. He's being arrested right now. We are taking him to the Port Antonio police station.
You were searching the premises and you found the gun?
Well, obviously we're acting on intelligence, so we came in this morning hurriedly from Kingston based on my intelligence, and we went straight to our premises where it was searched, and this shotgun, a pump action shotgun with 4 rounds, and 1 man has been arrested also.
In light of that, Mr. Adams, just explain to the public why Desmond Ballantyne was not arrested when he handed over a gun to you at Sting.
It is simple. I have a discretion as a policeman. If a man found it possible, unnecessary and prudent to want to have his gun handed over to the police, I just think that I should appreciate that. And, you know, if I were to have gone and arrested anyone who voluntarily hands in his firearm, then anybody else would follow to hand over his or her firearm if I did that. Obviously, the firearm will be investigated. It was sent to the ballistic people.
Yes.
They will be investigating to find out if it were involved in any other criminal offenses, especially murder, shooting, or anything of the sort. If that were proven in a positive way, yes, Mr. Ninja Man and others will be investigated in a more in-depth way as to their involvement. But outside of that, the mere position, he did not tell me that it was his gun. He did not accept that it is his gun. He told me that he had a gun to hand over. I did not believe, because I saw him with an imitation firearm first. And people, you know, were saying it was as they saw it, it was an imitation firearm. I sent my 2 security officers first on stage, asking them and telling them to tell him if he really wanted to hand over a firearm, they could have done it to them. He failed and insisted that he wanted me.
Yes.
So I, for the purpose of it, I went. Why? I have people who want to hand over a firearm to me and so on. I will gladly accept it, and it depends on the circumstances. I personally, I don't know who else, but I personally will not be charging anybody, probably just to say thanks and to make further investigation as to its involvement in serious other crimes.
Did you talk with Ninja Man any at all before his performance on stage?
I have never spoken to Ninja Man before. I think about 5 years ago, I might have seen him in Olympic Garden, and somebody showed me that that was Ninja Man. I had no talking at all. I heard it being said that it was staged. I don't know about any staging of anything. I've always gone to Sting for 17 of the 18 or 19 years it has been in existence, and I've always been there. And I did not tell anybody at all that I was involved in any staging of any firearms. So I don't know how this statement could be made at all.
Well, we have that statement coming from a very high-ranking official in the police force. As a matter of fact, the commissioner alluded to that. Let's just hear what the commissioner had to say, Mr. Adams, and then I'm going to ask you to respond to something I'll ask you right after.
Yeah.
Let's go to a clip from the commissioner of police.
Initiative, but a gun amnesty requires a certain condition to exist and a certain window of opportunity to be made available that never existed at the time when we started this initiative. There has to be a public mindset that they have reached a stage where they want to hand over the guns, and a gun amnesty would encourage that. That certainly did not exist a month or 2 ago. However, we are encouraging people to hand over guns. and you would have seen what seems to be becoming a controversial handing over. But, you know, I need to sort of tone it down a bit to say that there's a lot of stage acting there. The police had been informed prior to of the whole event, so there was a lot of acting. And if you notice, a certain police officer didn't do too badly singing.
Mr. Adams?
Yeah?
Did you hear what the commissioner had to say?
I never heard her say, but I am not motivated to speak on what the commissioner said. I'm telling you, and I'm telling Jamaica, right? Anybody who indicated that this was a stage thing, obviously, if it were the commissioner, obviously he was misinformed and well, I just want to say he was misinformed. I didn't speak to the commissioner on that issue.
Is there some rift going on, Mr. Adams?
Hold on. I'm the one who is responsible for having gone on stage. No other officers were there other than my two bodyguards.
Yes.
I did not speak to the commissioner on this issue. So I am telling you, if the commissioner made that statement, obviously he was misinformed. Nobody else was there with me. I was the one who went on that stage, received that firearm along with my two bodyguards. None of us have reported directly to the commissioner. And my report to the command post on the site was that I was called on stage by Ninja Man, who handed me a Glock 17, and that is on the log at the command post at Sing.
Yes. Let me just hold you a second. Ninja Man, the commissioner has said that there was a lot of stage acting, that the police were informed before the gun was handed over. Did you make any call to the CMU to inform them?
I want to give you a joke. I never know Mr. Adams. I never want to know Mr. Adams. And Mr. Adams, as him there on the phone now, I can tell you the truth where God love. Mr. Adams killed 2 of my friends them already, at least 3. Pele, George Brown, and our next one promoter is. Yeah?
Therefore?
All 3 men them come from prison with me, and them tell us I see me 5 years ago. It was 3 years when I just come from prison, and him look him 200 of them come down the Olympic way, and them point me out to him, and him like them say him to turn to me. Not even him turn to me, Mr. Pusey turn to me and say, let me tell you this, leave the gunman company them alone. And tell my friend, say, don't go back to Waterhouse. And
since then you haven't contacted Mr. Adams?
I never talked to Mr. Adams that day. From them tell me that I'm saying Adams that him know me now. I will send me a refit.
So you've run away from Adams?
I don't really run away. I just walk out because let me tell you something, girlfriend. I am bad from my 13, you know. From my 13 I live on the back of field, you know. And I had 37, the 24th of this month. You feel after going through all them gunshots and all them things, they don't say. If all right, if them give an award for dead friend, me have the most, you know.
But let me come back to you. Mr. Adams?
Yes, and I want to make something clear. I'm told that a particular statement has also indicated that it is obvious that I rehearsed the song that I did. Let me tell Jamaica and make it clear. This is a song that I have been singing for the last 20 years at every church that I have gone to. When I was a commanding officer for St. Catherine, that was my theme song. When I was a commanding officer for Kingston Eastern, that was my theme song at the churches. And anywhere I go, that is my theme song, because I think it's just relevant. It will soon be done. It will soon be done. All the troubles and trials, all the temptation, all the gun shooting, all the news carrying and the news mongering and everything will soon be done. And that is my philosophy on that whole observation. Nothing at all was rehearsed or staged.
Is there a rift, Mr. Adams, in the ranks of the police force? I find it quite absurd that the commissioner can come out at a press conference and say to the people of this country that it was staged. Police officers knew about what was going to happen on stage before it actually took place, and that you did very well holding the mic too. And you are now saying that you knew nothing of it. What is going on?
Well, I'm not negating what the commissioner said about policemen knew. I'm only talking for myself. I'm not talking if he said if the respectable commissioner said that policemen knew.
Yes.
Then obviously he knows what he's talking about, but I'm saying I don't know about any staging.
Yes. You have also said...
And neither was there any policeman who indicated to me that this would be taking place.
Yes. You have also said, Mr. Adams, that the reason you did not arrest Ninja Man had to do with the discretion on your part. It had nothing to do with the gun amnesty that you stated before. Is there a gun amnesty?
I don't know if I alluded to any gun amnesty. I'm only saying.
You were
right?
quoted
and
in the
it has
paper.
happened, there is precedent. Many a person has handed in firearms to the police force. Persons, business people, ladies, gunmen themselves. Everybody, almost every category of person out there has handed in guns to the police force, and we have always accepted it. Only that we investigate to find out if they were involved in any serious crime,
yes.
which would follow by prosecution or arrest. At the end of the day, if it were proven that it was not involved, then a warning to the individual and also
yes.
a congratulatory remark to them is also prudent.
How far are you?
I will continue to accept firearms from anybody,
yes.
for any reason, as long as it is illegal.
How far are you, Mr. Adams?
That one firearm could have saved 50 persons' life in this country.
How far are you with the investigations into this one?
Well, the man, I tell you, I was actually on the way to the Port Antonio police station to have this man arrested, but because you called me,
yes.
I've stopped along the wayside to talk to you. I'm going now to have him arrested for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition and further investigation as to certain criminal activities. My intelligence has indicated that this individual has been involved in a Port Antonio area for the longest while.
In relation to Desmond Ballantyne's issue, how far are you with the investigation in that? Have you found out anything related to the gun and any spent shells or anything like that?
Not yet. It has been sent to the ballistic people, as I said, and they have a stockpile there now doing. But I've asked them to speed track it, fast track it for me.
Yes.
And I'm quite sure by about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I should be able to report to the authorities as to the status on that gun, whether or not it were involved in any criminal activities.
May I thank you so very much, Senior Superintendent of Police Reneto Adams. We're going to take a break on exposure. When we come back, we'll take some calls from you, the viewers, and also have a wrap with Ninja Man. Stay with us, please.
But you know, the main reason is that the children are dying, women are dying, men are dying, people are dying, blood is flowing in the street. And I highly appreciate what you have done this morning. I hope other people will follow. All right.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us on Exposure. We talk with Desmond Ballantyne, Ninja Man. I'm going to go straight to the phone calls because this is the final segment. Good afternoon, caller. Good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Welcome, ma'am.
I must commend Ninja Man on his deed. I really like what he did. Ninja Man, I'm very proud of you, and I hope that you are in fact making a change. And I don't think the interrogation is also necessary today, because it is in fact something positive, and we need this kind of change in this country.
Thanks very much, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Welcome, caller. Hello. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, welcome.
Hello?
Yes, go right ahead, hearing you, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
I want to also compliment Ninja Man. I first heard about this gentleman in the DJ circles. I've always known him to be very popular. I didn't understand why. Because I associated, we have a mind frame about certain persons, and I just associated him with certain categories. I've seen him perform on the television, and that's the first time I was impressed about him. And he's very entertaining without a hit song. Now, what is going on now with him? I remember when he became a Christian, and I am disappointed in the public with how they treated him. With his background, I don't know too much of his background. I'm assuming things here, so maybe he can clarify things to me. He sounds like a very intelligent person. I don't know what kind of education he had, but he sounds very intelligent. And I respect him for his effort in trying to do good, and I will hope that the people of Jamaica don't molest him and push him the wrong way because he's trying trying. And he's coming from a background where he has seen and associated with certain things, and he wants to move away from that, and it is very trying. It is trying to be a Christian alone,
Yes.
much less to be with his background.
Thanks.
So I would want them to just give him a chance and allow. And I'm not talking just police officers, I'm talking people in general.
Yes.
Right?
Thanks so very much. Thank you. Have another call online. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Well,
Yes, go right ahead, please.
yeah, but I like to comment Ninja Man on what he did still, and I say, man, say better out there in the future still. Go on all the faith, Ninja Man. Don't make them stress you.
Blessed you.
Thanks very
Great
much, sir.
things.
Thank you. Caller, welcome. Hello. Hello, caller.
Yes, morning.
Yes, good afternoon. Go right ahead, please.
Right, just want to wish Ninja Man the best. And regardless whatever is happening, I want him to hold the faith and know that it's something good.
Yes.
Bless you.
Blessed.
Thanks very much. Ninja Man, you've heard 4 callers back-to-back commending you. This is the kind of reaction that you had hoped for? You were hoping that people would use it as a positive move to make society a better place?
Yeah, man, because I'm going to share something. We are the road modeling, and without we set the trend, because me tell you before, I'm the one who started, so I am the one who's supposed to finish it. You understand? And this is what we really want to see from the youths, them. And as me tell you, I was watching the kids program before I come on the TV, and I hear all the little kids, them, when them get an interview, what they would like for Jamaica. Them all saying they need peace. My feelings, I would like to see 2003. Nobody died of gunshot. If even somebody died of gunshot already, we could just bike on it. Even so not ready to put in no gun. Just so not use them, none at all 2003. Police, soldiers, nobody, cause I have to tell you one thing. It's the first time since Mr. Adams come into Kingston and get the permission to run the whole corporate, the whole country.
Yes.
It's the first I ever hear the 100-man team have stepped out and receive a gun and carrying in that man alive. And we must say, give 3 cheers to Mr. Adams. They're bringing 1 man into Portland Station now with a shotgun, without no gunshot, and he will be arrested, supposed to face the judge. This is the type of system we want to see.
Can we expect to hear a difference in the lyrics of Ninja Man for 2003 and hear from
Yeah,
him?
that's why we even start from saying this. Why don't we surrender our guns? Those guns, there's no sense in killing anyone. The people are dying, the children are crying, blood is all over the land.
So,
and we go back and we look to the election and we
Yes.
say, election is coming, the fear is now sounding, corruption's the highest we've seen. Politicians campaigning, the shatters negotiating, and the arms are flowing easily. The go-go shops growing, the ghetto expanding, and guns all over our street. Some thinking of running, but the visa's not coming, and the poor left to suffer and weep. We're not only debating on Jamaica alone to put on the gun them. Now, the Americans, the Canadians, we leave and we go way back into the Middle East. And we say, the Palestine fighting, the Israelites bombing, chaos in the Middle East. The Americans shouting for the aid of Bin Laden, and the Al-Qaeda's under retreat. Them say Saddam complaining, the Muslims keep praying, and God knows where will this end. This is the problem, Lord help us solve them. It's all resting in your hands. So why don't we surrender our guns?
yes, and the rest. Since you have handed over the gun, have you had any of your badman brethren say this is a great move, Ninja, and I'm going to do just that right after? Just hold on for me. Let me come back to you. We have the police commissioner online. Good afternoon, Mr. Forbes.
Good afternoon to you all.
Welcome, sir. Good to have you.
Yes, I want to make 2 quick points. My very first point is that I too wish to commend Ninja Man for being brave enough to hand over a gun. We don't know yet where he got the gun or whether or not it was involved in crime. And certainly those things are going to be investigated. But he must be commended, and I hope that others who see him as their role models take a cue from him and help us to get some of the illegal guns off the street. But I want to address the interview with Mr. Adams and Ninja Man a little earlier.
with reference being made to a speech I was quoted from. Sometimes things happen above the levels of the main players. And so whereas Ninja Man may truthfully be saying he never spoke with Adams before, and whereas Mr. Adams is saying quite truthfully that Ninja Man never spoke to him, that does not mean it was never discussed prior to.
Discussed with whom?
Well, I was advised by an officer much senior to Mr. Adams that he was called by a player, not Ninja Man, to discuss the possibilities of this handover taking place. And the plot at the time was that Ninja Man would have handed over the gun prior to going into his performance, and that what he would carry on stage would be an imitation firearm, a toy gun, and he would do the public handing over of the toy gun. Obviously, somebody flipped the play, and the real gun, which was wrong. It could have backfired. It could have been discharged. Persons could have gotten hurt, and we would not have agreed to something like that happening if that was what had been discussed. But it was discussed by someone.
But had that been the case, Mr. Commissioner, then Ninja Man must have known about it. So why is he now saying that he knew nothing of any kind of plan at all?
I don't know the discussion that preceded the show. Whether or not the persons who managed him or the persons who are associated with it discussed it with him to the extent that they were going to discuss it with a senior police officer. But I am telling you that the report to me by that very senior officer was that prior to, he was asked if that could be done. And in fact, he did, upon receiving that inquiry, communicated with another senior officer to see if he agreed if it was going to be something, that was legal.
May I ask you, just hold on a second for me, please, Mr. Commissioner. Ninja Man, could you just clarify for me, that bag that is in the lady's hand, exactly who is the lady and why is the lady bringing the bag there?
I'm a money that I collect with Steve.
No, it's not the money. It's not the money. That exactly is that is something looking like a gun.
You can't stay here and look on a bag and tell me, say, you see something like a gun. That's how some people go to prison innocent.
Just hold on, look at it. Why would you be collecting the money from Sting on a stage in front of thousands of people? Just have a look at it, Mr.
When I
Valentine.
turned off the stage and I went to the backstage,
yes,
like my manager said, done the place, because
just have a look, please, Mr. Valentine. Let's just see exactly what's going on. If that's your money, then I don't know money to be so black.
No, and, you don't see nothing there, so you know.
You don't?
No.
I have 20/20 vision.
You?
What's yours?
Yeah, me have 90/90.
No,
anyway.
We're almost out of time. I just want you to clarify something for me. Just clarify for me, Mr. Valentine. We're almost out of time. The lady who was there, you're saying she was handing over money to you and not the weapon that you handed over, and therefore it wasn't staged.
You don't need to know all of that. You just need to know the weapon handed over. The commissioner appreciate it. The leader for crime appreciate it. The prime minister appreciate it. Why can't the country appreciate it? I tell you already, I've tried to do good already. The first time I reach to do good, pressure me and me have to run out back. So if it wasn't for the same condemnation, Jamaica would be a religious nation from 1997 till now. I would have lead the people straight to God till now. And I start on the road of making a decision that you're supposed to see in God and know God and receive God.
Yes.
I'm going to take me back out of the church till me see man end up all a bun God and bun Jesus now. I'm going to praise them and I praise them with the fire. And take God out of them and give them the devil and still. After me I come and make a different headway now. And still I try to stop it. But let me tell you this. I am only, hold on. I am only an individual in this country.
Yes.
And the responsibility of this country is not mine alone. So if I am trying to make a difference and you people don't decide to help me, oh God, I can ask God to take me home. Bye. I'll see you later.
Did you not understand that when you became a Christian, the devil is going to be so strong than when you were out there in the world?
If I had known God then, like I knew now, no couldn't get me out. But that's why I'm telling us now. Me hand over my gun now.
Hold on.
And I tell the world, say, I'm living a new life and I'm going back to the righteous way of salvation.
Yes. Hold on for me, Mr. Valentine. Mr. Commissioner?
Yes,
The plan that was in place,
Yes.
the senior police officer who told you,
Yes.
was there a decision, therefore, to give Ninja Man safe passage with the gun to go in sting? How exactly was he supposed to take it in?
That was not a discussion. The discussion was that Ninja Man would take a toy gun. But prior to the event, a real firearm that he was taking with him would be handed over. That was the plan. Not that he would take a real firearm onto the stage of Sting.
Yes, yes. Is there, Mr. Commissioner, an amnesty at this point in time, a gun amnesty?
No, as I explained recently, there is no amnesty as such. But officers do have a discretion, and they have been advised to exercise that discretion. If a citizen wants to hand over a firearm, we will accept it. In fact, we even have a program where huge rewards are given to persons who give information leading to the recovery of firearms and illegal ammunition also. So we are encouraging it. There is a process that says if a firearm is received, that we have to take it through the forensic science testing, examinations, to see if it is linked with any crimes. And if it is linked, then we have further investigations to carry out. But if it is not linked, then we say thanks and we move on.
Yes, and the position now is that you're having tests run on the gun that Ninja Man handed in, and if there is evidence that something may have been done at some point in time, then he'll be brought in for questioning.
Whoever it can be linked to will certainly be brought in for questioning.
At this point in time, we don't know exactly if the gun is Ninja Man's or he got it from somewhere else, do we?
I think that would, if it was linked to crimes, that the investigations would have to seek to find that out too. I mean, we can't hear, for example, that the gun was used in the, murder of one or two persons and just say thanks for that and move on.
Yes.
We have to find a way to clear up the cases.
We're almost out of time. I asked Mr. Adams this question. Don't you think it, when you said that a particular policeman did very well with the microphone as well, do you not set Mr. Adams up to have been a part of this playing on stage? And
No.
Yes.
That was said in jest. If you saw, I was laughing when I spoke about him, obviously having time to rehearse and all that because he sounded good.
Right.
All of that was in jest, based on where we were and how we were, how the discussion was progressing. I think the serious part that we must bear in mind and, not try to develop a controversy is that, a gun was handed over. But the manner in which it was handed over is not something that we are going to be encouraging. We do not want to make a public spectacle. And even the way Ninja Man called the policeman, the first policeman on stage, come here police. I mean, that is disrespectful. So, there must be a better way to do that in the future.
May I thank you for your clarification, Police Commissioner rather,
You're
Francis,
welcome.
Mr. Forbes, thanks so much. Ninja Man, you're asking the public to come out and support you in what you have done. We've had 4 callers to this program and everybody commending you. What from here?
What we really need from here, we need for really to the government take it serious and start handing out amnesty. Because I can tell them this, I can tell the commissioner, I can tell the judge, from my experience, prison have no change of changing a man from being a criminal. Sending him to the prison only make him be a better criminal when he come out here and be a more illiterate and a dark person who comes out of the prison, go in there as a human and come out as a barbarian and a cannibal. You go into the prison, you learn to kill and destroy more than when you're on the street. So let's change and build a better country.
Same time, same place, and let's hope that the positive part of Ninja Man's handing over of the gun can be taken as where we really need to go in 2003. Thank you so very much.